morning and thanks for joining us on TVC Breakfast, the Tuesday edition. I am Veronica Dan Ikboy. I'm not here alone. I have Kemi Fola Adeyemo. Kemi, good morning. Nigeria now has a new president.
Indeed.
A new administration has begun.
Good morning, Veronica. Absolutely. It's, well, I say it's day one now for the new administration. And, well, it's been a flurry of activities for them. And many are indeed expectant for how his first day in office will be.
Absolutely. And he has made some appointments. But that's not our focus for this banter for now. Unfortunately, on the day of the inauguration, media tycoon and founding chairman or chairperson of Daar Communications, Ramond Dokpesi, passed. He was said to have died as a result of a fall while he was on his treadmill, having routine exercise because he was ill for some weeks now. And in recuperating, he was advised to, do some exercises, and that was what he was observing on the treadmill, and then he had a bad fall, unfortunately.
The news is very unfortunate. It came as a big shocker to everyone, especially on a day like that where AIT and their sister stations would, like every other journalist, have been, covering the big news of the day. That's the inauguration, and now having to deal with the loss of their founding chairman. So it really is a shocker, especially for the legacies that he's leaving behind. And I would like to say I'm thankful for that, and I'm sure they should be consoled by the legacies he's leaving behind, talking about, coming at a time when bringing up the stations, these media entities at a time when there was no private, station out there, and they came with a bang. I remember long before I even thought I would have a career in the media industry. I remember watching and, really enjoying the output from AIT especially, and the legacies leaving behind are really colossal, and one should be comforted with the fact that he made his mark. Absolutely.
Absolutely, and that he has left a huge indelible mark, and then the shoes, a huge one for anyone who would take up the role of being a chairperson. Yes, we know his son, who confirmed the incident, might be taking up that position, but we know how it is with, if you are not the brain behind certain businesses, it takes a lot. But one will believe that he has passed that down to his child, to his son rather. And we can only hope that the family finds some comfort at this period, and that they would know that, well, life happens. Unfortunately, this brings me to the matter of how it is important for us to pay attention to our health, do regular checks. We know how it is in the media. You are busy here and there. Either you're waking up so early or you're closing so late. But that doesn't mean that you shouldn't take out time to check yourself, do regular checks because they're important, and lessons must be learned with regards to this, and we must be careful. This matter of having a bad fall has taken the lives of some persons. I recall some weeks ago, an actor passed. He fell in his bathroom. There are those who said that he had an underlying health issue, and that could affected him somewhat, and then he fell in the bathroom and passed as well. That's why I'm saying that we must, as much as possible, observe regular checks for our health, and to ensure that we are in good shape as much as possible.
Indeed, in the coming days, I guess, of course, bearing the fact that the family is entitled to their privacy at this time, we may not know all. Those of us on the outside may not have all the information at our disposal, but it's funny that it's not funny at all, actually, that, he was exercising, he was taking instructions to exercise, and now the fall. So but then that is life, and looking at the condolences that have been pouring in since this really big, sad news. We all came from God, and unto God we return. Nobody knows in what format. Nobody has a choice to choose
how they want to live,
how they want to pass on. But it's really sad. And of course, he was a notable politician, and we have seen how Politicians from across various divides have also joined in expressing their
Commiserating
condolences.
with the family.
Yes,
Yeah.
with the family, including the president too. The PDP too has also, of course, he was a member of the PDP too. Of course, it wasn't perfect. No one is, but you know, the fact that many people are unified with the family at this time, acknowledging his brilliant strides while with us. It is quite gratifying that the family isn't alone in this.
Absolutely. He made his mark. He made an impact. You know, the number of workforce for the Daar Communication, be it radio or TV, we know how many persons that he employed. And so we can say that he made his mark and that as humans, we should also make our impact for the time